Hello everyone, welcome to Pharma World. Today we'll discuss about Pfizer and its recent acquisition. As we all know, Pfizer is a giant pharmaceutical company, and it bought another biotech research company this month. And by buying this company, it added respiratory syncytial virus research portfolio. Pfizer recently bought this Arena Pharmaceuticals in a whopping 6.7 billion, which is really a great price to pay. And by buying Arena Pharmaceuticals, Pfizer has extended the portfolio to various bowel diseases, for example, ulcerative colitis, as well as this was Crohn disease. And also in alopecia areata, currently there is no drug approved in case of alopecia areata. So they have the etrasimod, which is acts both in case of bowel disease and alopecia areata, and also a few molecules in cardiac segment. So in that case, what you can see that in Pfizer has a lot of cash flow last year. You can see here Pfizer 95% growth has been seen, and it is right now in the second position of the J&J in terms of revenue. So generally, we all know that Pfizer, by selling out his vaccine, Pfizer vaccine, they have got immense cash to buy any small company. The name of this company is Reviral, and it's located in United Kingdom. So as you can see, the name viral in the name of the company is really researched on new antiviral therapy, especially for respiratory syncytial virus. And it has currently two molecules, one in phase 2 and another in phase 1. We'll discuss that. So since there is no drug approved for respiratory syncytial virus, so Pfizer grabbed the opportunity and bought this company. So, Pfizer is known for its antimicrobial drugs, various antimicrobial drugs, and recently we can see that through COVID-19 vaccines. So, this is about the pipeline, a snapshot of Pfizer's various compounds. You can see here we have in phase 1 27, phase 2 25, phase 2 27, then due registration, so total 89. So, these are the all NC, or in case of BLA, means biologics also. It's not all are anti-infective, but some of them are anti-infective. For example, here they are working with Paxlovid for SARS-CoV-2 infections. We have a beta-lactamase inhibitors, Astronam, Avibactam. We have this again. This is a COVID-19 vaccine, and this is about the antifungal drug. So they are still working as an means working for in the therapeutic area of infection. And it is believed that by acquiring Vivar, it acquires the therapeutic portfolio for RSV, one of the drug in phase 2 and other in its phase 1 currently. So, why this RSV is very important? So, it's type of mild flu, means when we acquire this type of respiratory syncytial virus, it causes mild flu. However, by number, if you see, the RSV affects around 64 million and costs approximately 1,60,000 deaths per year. And it is like globally they estimated like 33 million cause of lower tract respiratory tract infections in children younger than 5 years of age, with about 3 million of them hospitalized and approximately 60,000 dying each year. So number of deaths due to RSV is enormous. Although we in this we are not concerned about the how dreadful is the disease, because most of the children have this type of mild flu and few of them died, but the amount of infections that occurs is a huge in number. So what is this virus, that is respiratory syncytial virus? So it is a common respiratory virus. By the time children are 2 or 3 years old, most have been infected by RSV. So I may be also suffered from mild flu because of this respiratory syncytial virus, and luckily I have not died in that case. And it's not only children are affected, older children, older children as well as adults may also suffer from this RSV infections and may precipitate with flu. So the high-risk people for RSV, one is the premature babies in first year of life, infants under 6 months, children with asthma, patient of any age with a weakened immune system. So immune system plays a lot, means a very important role in mitigating the against this virus. So what are symptoms? Symptoms are common symptoms just like mind flu that we have cough, poor feeding, unusual tiredness. You may have fever in that case for infants. In case of adults, older children, we have runny nose, dry cough, low grade fever, sore throat, sneezing, headache. So it's just like the common flu, that is the influenza one. So, what are the drugs that Reviral have? Currently, Sisunatovir, this is the virus. This is the drug that is being targeted against both in infants and adults. So, we have one common therapeutic area against that is against respiratory syncytial virus, but we have two targets. That is one in for infants as well for adults. So, it has lot of, you can say, market in for which this drug can acquire, or you can say that drug can be targeted. Further, they are also working on with another drug again the same type of virus, and it is currently in the phase one. So this Sisunatovir is in currently in the phase two clinical trial. So what exactly is a Sisunatovir? It is a orally administered drug, and it is an RSV fusion inhibitor. It potent against both the strains A and B strains. It has lack of clinical resistance as seen in the preclinical as well as the clinical study, and the toxicity profile is favorable, and it is tolerable, and the drug is tolerable, and also highly potent activity against seen against this virus and symptoms in RCV challenge model. The challenge model, the data has been published already. Next, we have another this drug that is currently in the phase one. We can see the N protein inhibitors. It is a potential for monotherapy as well as combination therapy. It has complementary mode of action, just like Sisunatovir, that is fusion inhibitor, and it also targets different stages of virus life cycle and demonstrated additive combination effect in vitro. That is the not preclinical, it's a in vitro. The CEO of this company is Alex Sapin. She is currently the CEO, means till Pfizer has acquired it completely. He has mentioned that this molecule has got the fast track designation. That is pretty good sign, and for any molecule to get it. And he mentioned that there are currently two ongoing clinical trials, both are in the phase two of this drug Sisunatovir, and the targeted population is pediatric as well as adult high-risk patient population. So this was one of the phase one study that I was talking. That is the unique. Why it is unique? Because it is a human challenge study. So what exactly is a human challenge study? So in this study, the healthy human is being inoculated with the virus. It is not at a very high concentration, but a very low concentration. So after the virus being inoculated, so here in this case after 5 days, the subject receive this drug 350 milligram or 200 milligram or placebo. So it is a placebo-controlled trial, and it will be given orally 12 hourly. That is one day. In one day, we have two doses for 5 days. So based on the RT-QPS PCR of nasal was sample, the area on the curve for viral load was established, and it was found that the viral load was less with the drug as compared to the placebo. And if you see the p-value, I can see it is quite a lot significant. So total sample size that is being used in this trial was 66. So based on this result, that is this trial was published in 27 January 2020. So it was might be this study was done in 2019. So based on this data, they have designed the phase 2 study, and it is still ongoing. Coming to the acquisition of Reviral, the Pfizer agreed to pay around 525 million US dollar, which is pretty less as compared to Arena. The one they have paid to Arena, it was 6.7 billion US dollar, which is like 12 times more as what they are paying to Reviral. Anyhow, this Reviral has only two molecule currently for RSV, and this Arena pharmaceutical has more than two, as well as they have in a very late stage of clinical trials. Other important thing is that the Pfizer also has an RSV vaccine candidate in phase 3 trials, and the current acquisition of this company promises a much better portfolio in terms of an oral treatment. It's not about oral treatment. The thing is that they're working on a vaccine candidate that's like prevention from RSV, and now they bought this company, and thereby they have an option to treat patients with respiratory syncytial virus. So they have a prevention as well as treatment. That is primordial as well as primary preventions. So all I could say that best of luck to Pfizer so that they can they get success in their upcoming clinical trials. And apart from that, I would like to request you all to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. I will try to bring good content related to the pharmaceutical industry. Thank you all. Bye bye.